Should I put this on Do Not Disturb? That would be so helpful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, mine just on silent in case Charlotte...
Okay, cool. Right. Charlotte, your other girlfriend?
Yeah.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the internet, and it's a brand new year. Brand new year, same old DNA. Rosie, what's DNA?
DNA is the focus of the plot of Jurassic Park. It is...
So let's get to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you in 2023. Bye! Rosie and I did a MyHeritage DNA test.
What I really wanted to find out was, am I related to my son? And that was really important to me. We took the MyHeritage DNA test and we're going to discuss the results.
Yeah.
It's really, really interesting because I have actually also found
Sorry,
a family member, not my son.
That joke killed me. Oh, do you think I'm related to him? Science wasn't my strong point. Actually,
Yeah.
it was. I got AAA star.
How? What? You got AAA star? You never told me you were a science nerd.
I did. DNA is your genetic makeup, like you said.
You just copied me.
Well, I didn't copy, and that's a form of flattery. It's what makes very unique. And
Not
it's
to a
also-
twin. They say that roughly
Yeah.
1 in 25 fathers are not the biological father. So like they're like, what's the word for that?
Liars.
Well, I went to our sperm bank. They were like, so are you going to tell the baby
That you're
baby...
not the father.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I was like, yes,
They were
I
like,
think I will.
Are you going to tell the baby that, you know, he's a sperm donor baby? And I was like, yeah, I don't think I can hide it. Like,
I'm really excited about this because I've never done anything like this before. My sister and my dad have, but I haven't. So we've got our instructions, our swabs, we've got our DNA kit activation reminder. I'm excited to find out where I'm from. I thought it was heaven, but I might be mistaken. I've activated my DNA test kit and I'm going to take the test. Rosie's still activating her kit because she's a few steps behind. So I've laid out everything I need. Swabs. Remove one cheek. No, remove one cheek swab. I hope I'm related to a celebrity. Will it tell me that? I'm going in. Easy. Oh, it's done. Now it's time for the other cheek. God, this is so quick.
you've got a pen.
How have I got a pen? All I was born with is innate talent and good looks. I've got a pen. Second vial. Let's do it. In she goes, and let's break it off. Easy. Place both vials on a cotton pad in the clear plastic bag and close the ziplock. Easy. Ziplocked. Now place the bag in the enclosed address envelope, but is it envelope or envelope? Who cares? That is sealed. I have an idea of where I'm from, but nothing's like concrete. Rosie has pretty much no idea where she's from. This should be really exciting. I'm really excited.
MyHeritage is actually the #1 family history and DNA service in Europe. Easy, it's fun,
It's true.
and you might even discover new relatives, which I did. I've discovered a relative, and by the way, they're not in this country. My box. Very exciting.
What do you think's going to happen with the results, Rosie?
I've got no idea about my family. I don't know anything. I know there's a porn star who shares my last name. It's not me. On my mother's side, I have a travelling background. I don't know where my ancestors have travelled, but I know some of them are travellers on my mother's side.
I've also had cousins reach out to me in the UK, but honestly, I can't tell if they're just fans. I think your results are going to be really exciting.
Before I was a YouTuber, I once commented on a YouTube video like years ago. A guy who also had my last name was like, hi, are we related? No one else has our last name. And I was like, hi, and then we used to chat.
We haven't got our results yet, but Rosie obviously signed up to MyHeritage and...
I actually signed up ages ago. I had an email from MyHeritage saying I'd had some matches, so I clicked on the email, but I haven't got my DNA results yet. But I found a relative I didn't know I had.
Now this is actually quite amazing.
Yeah, I found my great uncle on my... I can't say uncle. Okay?
What the
It's
hell's
uncle.
wrong with you,
How do you say
uncle?
it? I'm worried I've got sriracha in my mouth. So I never knew my dad's mum because she died when my dad was 14.
And she died when she was 32 and we don't know what of yet.
No, so she's dead. So I never met her anyway, and I don't know loads about my dad. So anyway, so I never knew my dad's mum, and I got in contact with my dad's mum, so my grandma, who I never met. Brother, so it's my great uncle.
Yeah.
And he's done a whole
So
history.
he managed to trace your grandmother's side back to the 1600s.
And I've asked for pictures because I've never seen a picture of my grandma, and I'm like, I know I look a lot like my dad.
Yeah.
More like my dad than my
You've
mum.
never
So I'm
seen a
like,
picture of your grandmother on your dad's side, ever?
Never. I don't know what she
Rosie, that's amazing.
I
She
never-
might look just like me.
I know.
But isn't it funny how your great uncle said that he has a brother in Bedfordshire?
Yeah.
So you've got a great uncle on
Who I can go see.
on your dad's mother's side who lives less than 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Babe, that's crazy. What if he's your dad? MyHeritage has the most detailed ethnicity breakdown on the market. We've actually had so much fun. We didn't know what to expect, and yet shocking results.
And in case you're worried, MyHeritage has committed in its privacy policy to never sell or license genetic data. Can I say in the comments, who would you rather clone?
Oh, that's really
Start a
mean.
war for the new year. Pit us against each other.
It's going to
Women
be
versus
you.
women.
They're going to want 2 of you.
I actually disagree. You've got more followers than me.
I'm really
Same.
annoying.
Yeah, you are though.
My Heritage is not only a platform for DNA, but it's allowed us to find our relatives and build a family tree.
I'm really excited. I thought it'd be like
Blank.
I thought it'd be like Mum, Dad, and then I thought it would end there. Is the 1600s the 1500s? Is the 1600s the 17th century or the 15th century? When you purchase a DNA test, you can sign up for a free, complete 30-day subscription that gives you access to all the family history research features on MyHeritage. And if you choose to continue your subscription, you'll get a 50% discount. So barge in. Nature or nurture? Why am I like this?
Nature.
I think it's nurture.
I think it could be neither. If not nature or nurture.
Yeah, trauma.
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 It's absolute trauma. It's
That
trauma.
is actually what's made up my entire personality.
Trauma.
The other day, I literally was like thinking of something traumatic, and then I was like, but if it hadn't happened, I wouldn't be me.
Oh, but that's really sweet. The other day, she was like, oh, I'm going to start eating differently. I'm not going to mush all my food together because, you know, that's
How am I mushing my food together?
She's
I
trying
spent
to
half my
change
life
who
where none
you
of my
are,
food could
Rosie.
touch,
That's
and I
just-
couldn't have gravy, and then I went the opposite way, and it has to be mushed.
Rosie, that's just a part of your DNA. Don't fight it.
When you kiss, you swap DNA.
Yes, it's called
Because
coronavirus.
if we'd have kissed right before we did the DNA test, I don't know if that would have affected things.
Shall we talk about some of our results?
Yes!
Okay, I'm excited. Do you want to start with mine? I'm English. Let's
Okay.
do yours. An interesting blend
Yep.
of English, Irish, and Welsh.
Which I feel like we knew.
I feel like we did.
You knew. I didn't know my results.
But it turns out I am royal.
Are you royal?
No. I'm very much what I thought I was.
Yeah. Which is English, Irish, and what was it,
Perfect.
Welsh? Who is the first English person then? Like, how far back can we go? How did the first person get there?
John Hammond got some sap from a tree, right? And that sap contained
Right.
mosquito blood.
Right.
And within that was the first English person. On my results, you
Right.
can see if you've got like a genetic match with someone. And I had a 5.5% match, which is rather high.
5.5, not 0.5, 5.5.
5.5,
That's
Rosie.
a big match.
I know, I won't say her name. Me and Kate Middleton, we're really 5.5% of a match.
Right.
So I've got a first cousin once removed in the UK, and I've got a whole side of my family. And it's so funny. I was like, Mum, do you know this person? She's like, yeah. That'll be from Auntie Pam's and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
Can I say my results were a lot more exciting?
well, you just said it, didn't you? So you did just say it.
So I did just
you
say
just
it.
said it.
Yeah. Before we talk about my DNA results, I want to tell you about something weird that happened to me. When I was a kid, right,
Yeah.
I was on YouTube and I just wrote a comment on YouTube. I wasn't a YouTuber. Someone commented back, like,
Oh, hi. Are we related because we've got the same last name?
it's come up in my DNA results that we are related.
You are actually
And-
related to the random
Yeah.
YouTube comment person.
And I found out that I am related to my son because we're both Scandinavian.
And it actually makes a lot of sense because you're probably related to the boy's donor, and that's why he's so big.
Right.
Wouldn't that be a turn up for the books?
As you all know, I don't have a dad, which is quite funny because when we were working with MyHeritage, they were like,
Oh, you know, we can actually find your dad via DNA. If you want, we can do a test.
and I was like, no, I just say that. Basically, I was like, no, it's okay, he just left, it's fine. So my biological grandma died when my dad was a teenager. I've never met her. Didn't even know her name. Via the MyHeritage family tree,
She's alive. She's not.
She's not alive.
She's still dead.
She's still dead. I was able to find out about her, find a picture of her, and that was amazing. I'd never even seen a picture of my grandma, and she looks just like Ziggy. I think she's got Ziggy's eyes, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So the person who put that family side of the tree online, I contacted them, and they're my great uncle, and they live in Australia.
That is your grandma's brother, very much alive, very
Yeah.
much has all the
Very
information
much
about
in Australia.
Rosie's family, and also sent a picture of Rosie's dad as a baby, and I can say looks just like Ziggy.
Yeah, it was It's crazy. It's crazy.
Maybe
What's-
he's Ziggy's dad.
Exactly. I see a picture of her and I'm like, oh my god, Ziggy has the same eyes. Like it's come through you. And that was amazing. I
crazy.
got quite emotional.
I got emotional.
I am emotional all the time, but also she was such a hottie. And I was like, proud to have that DNA. I'm quite short, and say the donor's really tall. I always thought, oh, the baby will come out middle height. And it's like, no.
No, you'll get tall or short.
Unless there's like a middle gene that came through.
Okay.
Do you
Who's
see?
Jean?
It was amazing connecting with my grandma in that way.
It's
I
also-
didn't even know who she was.
I know, it's also amazing to think that we've got somewhere to stay in Australia.
And I'm really obsessed with ancestral trauma. So I creep up the tree and I say, What went wrong? Who hurt you? Where did it start? Did it start in the 1600s?
Probably, I'd imagine so.
Or was it like...
Life was tough
you know,
back then.
just a
Trust me, I know, I remember.
That's how long we've been doing YouTube for. So I strongly recommend that you order a DNA kit now from MyHeritage, and if you use our code Rose and Rosie, then you will get free shipping. It's important. I want you to build your family tree. I'm becoming obsessed. Honestly, I go on it and I'm like, oh, this bit of the tree is empty. I need to find out. And I'm texting my great auntie Sharon, like, tell me more about Tabberfish nozzles.
Alright guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I hope you had a lovely Christmas and New Year, and we will see you on this channel and all our channels very, very soon.